Hi, my name's Kyle Mitchell with Whitaker Brothers, and one of the things we always talk about, one of the things we preach about is that we don't know our products based off spec sheets. We know them because we've opened them up, we've used them, we've set them up for customers, we've serviced them afterwards, so we know the stuff inside and out. But that whole process starts very simply with the setup. And we have a customer that's about to come in, take a look at the MBM 207M. So I brought one from our warehouse over into the demo room, and I thought it'd be a great opportunity to show you all exactly how to put one of these together. Not because it's difficult, but because if you've never done it before, it may not quite be logical. The only cheating I've done is I've slit the tape around the edges and on the top of the box. Beyond that, this is exactly how you'll receive it if we ship one to you. When you're opening this up, you just have to be careful because these right here, these will tear pants or a shirt in a heartbeat. I've lost a couple to them. Just give it a good stern yank and it'll come out. Now there's a box within this. I'll tell you what, let me take the stuff out first. It seems a little heavy. A lot of packing material. Your 207M is going to come with these. I'll show you where they go later on, but the commanding majority of our customers, they don't use these. They don't really have a function unless you're folding really, really light paper, like tissue paper quality. At the very top, we've got the instruction manual. Not something I need, but might be a good thing to keep around. And this smaller fold plate on the top, this is the lower fold plate. So we're going to leave this to the side for right now. We're not ready for it just yet. More packing material, power cord, don't forget that. And the last thing in this box, the bigger fold plate, this is the upper fold plate. Again, we're going to put this to the side. For right now, we're going to refer to it later. So I'm going to pull out this. Okay, doing that actually revealed the machine itself, and this is what we're looking for. The best way to do this is to take out the 4 top corner pieces, and then if you look inside the box, you'll find these straps, and these are underneath the paper folder. They make lifting it out a lot easier. Again, as you're doing this whole process, watch out for these darn staples on the box. They will draw blood, let me assure you. So I'm going to pull this out. It's got a little bit of weight to it, so if you're not, if you have back problems or something like that, I wouldn't recommend doing that yourself, but it's not that bad. I'm just going to take out these straps. They're not tied in there or anything, they are just underneath of the paper folder. And here's our brand new 207M. Now it's still got a lot of setup to do. First thing, it's going to throw a lot of people off, and I'm going to spin this around so that it's front facing. First thing that throws a lot of people off, anything that you see blue tape on, you remove that blue tape. So we're going to have a lot of that on this machine. They package it very well at MBM. This piece I just took off right here, this is packing metal. It's disposable. You may not be used to doing that, but it's not part of the machine. It's only to keep the machine working and functioning when you open it up, because without it, a few bumps by the UPS or FedEx would really throw you off. So I'm going to go through here and continue removing blue tape, of which there is no shortage of. More blue tape right here. This piece of blue tape will catch you right in here. Machine will not operate if you've got tape on the feed tires. There's that. More tape under here. And I'm going to switch over to the other side. Just make sure I didn't miss any tape, because again, you're gonna get some funny errors with no good explanation if you leave big pieces of tape in here. And it looks like I did a good job. So now we've got the paper folder. We still gotta set the fold plates up. So I got the lower fold plate right here. Take it out of its bag. Really no need to hold on to any of that material. We know this is a lower fold plate because it's smaller. That's the only way you can tell, but it gets the job done every time. We want to put this in, obviously, in the lower position. This is the part where if you've never done it before, it's going to take a few tries. Once you're used to it, you know exactly what it's supposed to feel like, but it's very easy to put this in wrong, but have it feel right, especially if you're not familiar with it. Okay, that's in. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little lucky there, but you'll know it's in because there is no wiggle. I'm having to shake the machine. The fold plate itself is not moving, and that is locked in. I'm gonna go in and grab the other fold plate. This is the upper fold plate because it's bigger. Same process. I'm going to take fold plates. There we go. That one took a little bit of pushing. There should not be a lot of pushing involved in this, whatever you do. If you're pushing really hard, you're going to break something. They shouldn't take that much effort to get in. So now we have the paper folder. It's all set up. I'm just going to plug in the power cord, and then we're all taken care of. Again, if you have any trouble during this entire process, you call up Whitaker Brothers. Pretty much everybody in this building knows most of the equipment that we offer, and they've got personal experience with it. So we can help you out with this process, even if you have trouble with it, especially with those fold plates. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of advice on how it works, just so you know you shouldn't have to force anything, and best practices. Okay, so now we're plugged in. There's one step, there's a switch right here, just an on-off switch. Okay, and that 0 right there is how we know everything's working, but let's prove it. I will take this, we're gonna be folding some 11-inch paper we have right here. Bring this down. Put the paper in like that. We still have to adjust the side guides, okay? So you loosen these up with the thumb screws. Then you can bring them in. There's no magical position for them. You just want, I don't know, in training they tell you that you want about a business card worth of space between this and the paper that you're feeding. You just don't want it to be too tight, because then it's gonna bow when it's in there, and that'll create problems. That'll compromise the quality of your fold. Now we're going to pick a fold. We're doing 11-inch paper. I will do just a letter fold. I'm not going to get this flawless. I'm doing it relatively quickly. But I adjusted the fold up there. Here's the lower fold plate. I'm going to do the same down here. It's just pinching the fold plate and making adjustments. And I'm going to test it. See how I did. There we go, that looks good. Now let's just push start. No sense in going any further, you get the idea. But this has been the unboxing setup, and actually the first run, the maiden voyage of the MBM 207M paper folder. Thanks for watching.